Okay, second to last or last day of this game? Probably second to last, but maybe this one's quick. Probably not. It'll probably take 2 days. I probably don't have enough energy to go for however long this one's gonna take. Someday, sometime. Ah, might just have to happen. They find out they'll be so mad. They'll all be so mad. Somebody. I gotta make it look like it was somebody else. The protagonist again? I know. Yeah, like him. What do you mean him? Oh, oh yeah, Odzun. Yeah, that's that old guy. I forgot what the title thing. Hey, we're back. We're so back. Are we actually back, or has it never been more Jover? Is being Aya again a good thing or a bad thing? Whoa! 11, can I get a check? 11, out of curiosity. Can you do a quick check for me, 11? Can you just scan through Asprey for me real quick? Can I get a brief intermission here? Like this is the previous case of the game. I know. That's partly why I'm calling timeout real quick. If it's scared, it would be awkward. Here's the app. Back in here. Wow. Hold up. I have the oversized titty. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, real quick. Also, hello, Gypsum. Hope you're doing well. I also didn't say hello to Thantos. Hello, Thantos as well. You know, probably play this on the cautious side. You know, knowing the data. Like, I don't I'm like. I did think going into this, I was like, what if it's like 5% chance of like, you know, like 3% chance of problem? And I just jumped up to like 10-15% chance of question. So I just want to ask 11, you know, just to be safe. Seems to be safe. Okay, I just like I wasn't gonna question it. Like I said, there's like, you know, like that thought in the back of my head, knowing the dev, like, hey, I'll be fine. And then I just see, because like we saw her in the previous thing, and this wasn't there. Also, you'll finish it today? Okay. Momiji, something amazing just occurred to me. I was half expecting her to be like triple D. What's the matter? New Momiji sprite as well. I'm surprised he changed them from like mode to mode. With the crew from the Scotland Mansion gone on summer vacation, there's no one to do police work. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about them taking off a week or so. Fun screenshot. Yes, I did see that fun screenshot. Bombs are, in fact, pretty quirky. And there's no one who could take their place. I don't think so. Ooh, we getting some new. Literally the Momiji sprite from his H game with that. Really? I'm kind of surprised because he had. I think Momiji had the same sprite. Actually, no, I don't. No, Momiji had. I'm sorry, because they both had. They both had sprites in the other like chapter. I'm kind of surprised he has them like this. So 11. That means on Monday I'm totally playing through his other games right on stream. I don't think so. I heard Miss Tenchi's been given some summer homework by Miss Iku. And Hitade actually managed to get her hands on a scoop for once. So she's handing out newspapers all over again today. Won't Miss Hitade be finished with that pretty soon? That out-of-shape shut-in. She won't get it done in one morning. Aren't the characters cute again, but too breedable? Listen, you know what they say. Innocent till proven grippy. For luck, aka points. Neat. I suppose I did not read that last thing. Can I scroll up? I can't scroll through this text. I suppose so. My point being that everybody accounted for. That's everybody accounted for. You know what that means? What does that mean? We get for summer vacation too. Can't be trials without law enforcement. Ah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I can finally go out and stretch my wings today. For everything I've been put through, I want to have all the fun I can. Knock, knock, knock. Well, summer and it's scorching hot outside. It'd be nice to take it easy at home. Momiji, can you think of an activity that's best when it's hot? When it's hot. Really? Right, something that'll leave us both feeling refreshed. You're losing me here. Which with an S. An S? Talk about swimming! Renosuke's finally gonna get his, Renosuke's finally gonna get his swimsuit pics that he asked for 4 games ago. Or whatever that is. Oh, right, swimming, of course. How much do you like water? I spotted a lake that looked just perfect in the forest of Mamjik. We can spend the day unwinding over there today. Aye, aye. Never seen this backdrop before. You know, I know you confirm. Let me just double check real quick, 11. Let me just double check again real quick. Make sure we're safe. Change of clothes done. I'm so ready for this. The best part of summer. The dev out here really advertising his other games. It's 100% safe. I'll take your word for it. Gonna smite us. I mean, it's swimsuit. It's fine. Think I've never seen Momiji in a swimsuit before. I can show up wrapped in Sarashi, is she? Ah, yeah, I'm done changing. Whoa. Actually, Fred, that's a really solid outfit. Not like titty related. Like, it's a little embarrassing, this swimsuit. 11 lying to me the entire time about SFWer. All this time, 11's trying to lead me on that this is the right. Little do I realize he sent me the wrong game. Don't be like that, Momiji. It's great, Wonder Bar. What's that? What, Wonder Bar? If they say it like that, it's even more embarrassing. I mean, it fits you perfectly, from top to bottom. Previous games are 7, you ban up 5 months later. Yeah. Please don't laugh creepily at me. Can I take a picture? Ugh, only one. Where's Renosuke? He asked for pictures a while ago. Perfect. If I can't get people to take something with a picture of Momiji in a swimsuit and a cover... I changed my mind. Put that away. Just a joke, a joke. Anyway, weather's great. Let's not waste any time. Here I go. I'm feeling hot in more ways than one now. Oh, dude. Yeah, Fundoshi Renosuke, bring it back. I mean, that's also true. I've had Fundoshi Renosuke plus, what's-his-face, the other guy, from Touhou Soccer, doing their combination attack that was certainly something else on stream, okay? That was way worse than whatever this is. Although I did censor the other thing. Whoa! It was blocked. Feels nice and cool. Really is what summer's all about. Here, take this! Fuck, you got me. Yeah. They're splashing each other. Looks like someone's coming this way. Wait a minute, I think they're calling us over. Who could it be? Speedrun to Twitch. You have your old sprite? Suddenly, this old sprite, like, feels more in place. Dev did not. Dev was like, she's horny enough as is. We don't need to up the ante on this one anymore. What's up? You two look like you're enjoying the summer. Ay, if it isn't Komachi. Pretty unusual for you to be strolling around a place like this. That prefers Aya Momiji. I mean, the dev well-known hates Aya based on some of the trials we've had to go through. Don't I know? If it's up to me, I'd be chilling by the Sanzu right now. Maybe making Komachi more OP is impossible. I mean, they could redo the sprite. They've done that for a number of characters throughout the games. Just a handful. Yeah, bad feeling about this. Oh, yeah? Because, I mean, Kogasa had her original sprite in like, the previous chapter of this game. Iku had the sprite she's always had, but she didn't have that sprite until, like, the first spin-off. Which was 3 games deep. I think everyone else had new sprites. In this version of the game. And, like, a few characters changed sprites in or out of the games. It's not right. There's no police. There can't be a trial. I haven't even said anything yet. You can't fool me. Lazy bum like you would trek all the way here, unless they were ordered by the Yama. Oh, flawless deduction. As you'd expect from a lawyer/reporter. Miss Komachi, are you here on Miss Aki's orders? You got it. That aside, it's hot out here. Big blur in the distance. Is that the Scarlet Devil Mansion? There's no way. Must be a mirage. Huh, that's our ace reporter for you. There ain't nothing you don't know. The clothes, she looks cold. You've been buttering me up for a while now. Oh, is that obvious? Here. Hold on, I have an idea. There we go, it's perfect. Painfully so. Now this is a request from the Yama. Yeah, and it's just what you expected, I'd wager. You go back to your corner. This one. Oh yeah, that's that, and this is... It's so good because it's the lower quality version, so it's so pixely. I have screen for the previous game. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this jam game from the last Touhou jam where you have to cut squares to dress up Kaimata. Very jank. Huh, neat. Oh, stop moving the wrong fucking image. OBS is not the easiest to work with at times, you know. I didn't think we could hold a trial without police or prosecutors. Richard matches perfectly here, yeah. Nah, he'd be right about that. The thing is, somebody asked to be the police again, then? Could say that, but it's a bit of a special case. You're not clearing up much of anything here. Momiji remains cute. I mean, it's hard to make Momiji not cute. Just kind of her nature. Anyways, we're gonna have some fun again together today. So you'll be the lawyer, like usual, okay? For whom? Whom indeed? It's a bit fuzzy. Fuzzy? Yeah, the censor bars. Oh well, it's all good, right? Anyway, you got the message. I'll be seeing you in court. Ah, come on, you wait. It's already gone. Are we on a trial without police? Or for what you were saying, it sounded like someone stepped up. Who could it be? Aya? This sucks! Enough already. I need to take breaks. Even I need to take breaks sometime. Why does it always have to be me? You and I play this game. Is it always me too? What? Is that supposed to make me feel better? I hate it, I hate it, I hate it! I don't want to go. Come on, you're too old to be throwing tantrums. There's someone out there who needs your help, Aya. Give me back my vacation. Wah! That's a title cover. I mean, to be fair as well, like, well, let's go back 2 games and we'll have the panty frickin', you know... Okay, we're just straight into it. We're gonna walk in and Aki's gonna be in a swimsuit. And that's why... Aya, are you listening? It's weird that I'm the only lawyer. Why is there always the new prosecutors? What's up with that? Hear me out, or whatever. Hey, and Bunny Sue. But we got to see Momiji with the bunny ears. Because I'm a Tay enjoyer. You're the, why is there only... What's up with that? Aren't I the one on the side of justice every time? What? Can't agree with I mean... She does raise a good point. Like the police, any single person could do the lawyering. Someone else would do it. I could just write articles about the trials. As it should have been from the very beginning. Come on, stop your belly aching already. If you don't do this, then who will? Yes? How about you, Momiji? By now, you could be a great lawyer. You see, there's lots of people out here who could do this besides me. Like me, that won't change anything. Hey, you're right in time. There she is, the almost soulless lapdog. You might steal my time, but you'll never steal my heart. Oh, sorry. Did your brains get fried out in the sun, you poor thing? Looks like she's under a lot of mental strain. Cut me some slack. Not the Yama, it's Komachi again? Oh, normally it'd be the judge who explains what's going on. Is that true? And she just Weedle. Oh, that's a Pokemon! We were talking about that earlier! Weedle! And she's wheedling into going along with this again, am I right? Game you skyrocket. That's not actually. That is actually slightly true. Well. Listen, I don't have my numbers like. Like, I have my numbers blocked. If I want to see them, I have to move things. I have to hover over things to highlight them. Lady Aki is busy explaining trial procedures to prosecution. So I came to you in her stead. Explaining. Well, whoever it is, it'll be their first time after all. That's how it goes. You'd be working hard for once. Well, yeah. I guess the Tengu who thinks we're going through all that trouble just to inconvenience her wouldn't get it. Merg. Here's the core record for this trial. Now I'll leave the rest to you. She's gone again. Well then, we'll just have to do our best as usual. Meiji, let's have a look at the evidence. We're gonna have to be careful when Ace Attorney 4 comes out. Maybe, who knows what he's gonna do in that game. Yes, here you are. Sketch of Myorn Temple and surrounding wall. Another bomb blew up in the Myorn Temple. Part of a glass model made by Ron Yakumo is exhibited at Myorn Temple. Are we gonna see Ron for the first? Is it gonna be Big Boomer Ron? Oh no. It was meant to project illusions through the use of light refraction, but it's shattered now. Thanks. Let's see. We haven't met the defendant yet, have we? 11, I need you to take a screenshot of Aya, just like this Aya, and send to Game Glitcher, and just make him start ranting, make him go off. Oh, that's true. Seems I haven't gotten my head in the game yet. Please pull it together. Remember, right? The defendant's fuzzy. That's what Miss Komachi said. About Chen, I haven't seen Chen either. I'm used to seeing Chen and like Yukari and things and run like inconsistently. So they're hairy, soft and fluffy, like your tail. You think so? Well, whatever the case, they don't seem to be in this room. Isn't this the defendant lobby? Have they not been brought here yet? Let's just hurry it up. I want to get this over with and get back to my vacation. It's already getting dark, so I might not finish it. What if Unsan has a Fundoshi? I'll see, what a bother. Hold on. It might be getting dark already. We haven't been here that long. Internet likes to poop itself occasionally. Right. Should be just past noon. Above you! Up there! Can Unzen speak on his own? I don't know too much about Unzen and Ichirin. Eh? Hello. Whoa! Hunzun? Hey, we actually I recognized him. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Good day! I'll be your tourney this afternoon. Aya Shimimaro. I'm her assistant, Momiji Inabashiri. Nice to meet you. Is he upset? Did he hear you grouching behind his back? Eh. No, it's nothing like that. Right, Inzun? What is this? What is this fucking emote? This is pretty good. I was gonna say, I was thinking, I was like, I don't think I have an Unzun emote. Sir. Not too much trouble. Maybe we discuss the Institute. Internet. Frames for like 2 seconds. Mr. Unzun? Hey, you won't talk to me at all. What am I supposed to do about this? I have sent Miss Ichirin from your temple. Yes, I understand now. Figured out what he's saying? Was distracted by his dress. I mean, I would be too, not gonna lie. Now I understand that this world has it in for me. The dev does hate you, Aya, but not as much as they hate Reimu and Marissa. I'll say that. It was hopeless after all. No, you don't you see, I set this whole case up ahead of time. I committed this crime just so you would not be lazy and go to the beach, to actually make you do hard work, Aya, to make you learn discipline, responsibility. Nothing you can do about it. But Funzun is here right now. Must be because he needs to prove his innocence. That has to be it. Funzun, I have no idea what you did or didn't do, but I'll defend you with everything I have. Please leave it to me. It looks like it cheered up somewhat. That's experience for you. You'll know some things without being told. That being, let's just do all we can. Yes, let's do our best. Rest. You're a lot smaller than you used to be. Just because they moved you further back. Also, no big booby swimsuit Aki. Quarters down session. Is the defense prepared? Where'd it go? It's gone! Oh, what? What do you mean by that? Have we seen this face from her before? No, don't pay me any mind. As I flat. No, he didn't know how to, like, turn the sprite to facing the right. Like I could say I'm not ready, I don't want to be. Hat wore off yet. Is the prosecution ready as well? Gyakuten? Wait, why are you the prosecution? No big booby, Gyakuten. I'm prepared to do my duty, Your Honor. What? She looks really good. That's really solid. Why is Gyakuten here? Do you not want to see me? No, it's not like that. I mean, is the defendant Unzun? Yes, you're correct. It is Unzun. This is making my head spin. And first of all, the prosecution's opening statement. Wait, please wait a minute. At least explain. Someone tell me why Byakuya's the prosecutor? That prosecutor Hijiri, would you care to explain? Certainly, Your Honor. Most seem completely unperturbed. Are they nervous at all? What is wrong with your pinky? Excuse you! I am to further equality and understanding between humans and yokai. This also appears to be the purpose of this court system of yours. Holy hand! It's like... almost all of it's done well. Indeed. Therefore, I want to experience how it functions firsthand, so put my name for it as the prosecutor this time. And that should clear up everything. Are you satisfied, defense? Well, hold on a minute. You said you put your name for it as prosecutor. Daredevil Mansion, Heaven, and Hatade were all unavailable. Just send out a call for volunteers. I thought all these people are like banned from like being prosecutors at this point. Like, the SDM did collusion trying to fucking blame Marissa for shit. Tenchi falsified evidence, and Hatade, like, did, like, a bunch of crimes. There, you get another emote. I don't think I have much for Gyakuten either. Without my assent? Was there a reason I would need the defense's assent? It's not a good. Is this not a good opportunity to spread awareness of the court system? Shimaimuru, thank you for your service. Ah, right. Is it fine for you to be prosecuting Unzon? Yes, that'll be no problem at all. Do you have to throw the game to help one of her own? I'm a prosecutor. Oh my gosh, the hand is back. Prosecutor as of now. There'll be no leniency, even for my family. I aim to be entirely impartial. Ay. That should be enough. Let's move on to the opening statement. The prosecution may begin. Burn looks bigger now with the small A key. Yeah, I understand. Opening statement. On August the 4th, the defendant Unzon damaged a work of art of Ron Yakumo's. It was exhibited at Myoran Temple. Okay, the hand from this pose looks pretty normal. Doesn't look too bad. Testimony of multiple witnesses was the grounds for his arrest. That's all. What was his motive? His motive was easy to explain. We're preparing to hold an event that we call the Human and Yokai Creativity Exhibition at the temple. Draw me like one of your yokai girls. Humans and yokai both can freely participate, displaying their creative works and mingling with one another. Hand. Ron Yakumo was exhibiting a glass model of her own design, while Unzon had prepared a one-man theater performance. Being a cloud, Unzon can quite easily play multiple parts at once. In short, in order to assure his performance would not be upstaged by that model, Unzon destroyed it. Is that all? Yes. Most important is the fact that there were eyewitnesses. I believe that will make everything crystal clear. Wait. Crystal? What do we got here? Wolf Tango. Oh, but they're... Why is this the old sprites? But then they used the new sprites in the... What? Why? Wolf Tango acts as my assistant. Why does she own a school swimsuit? Where'd she even find it? Asking the real question. The Shinigami who serves like court bailiff won't go anywhere or do anything unless it's the Yama's orders. Hooray for slacking! And at this time, he's been arrested for damaging Ron Yakumo's exhibit. However, he himself denies the charge. At least I assume he does. I can't understand anything he says. Judge, she gives all arguments a fair shake, then passes judgment. Her sermons are frightening, so I don't want to go against her. Prosecutes the head priest from Myoran Temple. It's her first time being a prosecutor, and she seems to be in frightfully high spirits. Oh. May take the witness. May I have my witness take the stand? You may. Yomu, you have the previous sprite. Why didn't he just... He made a unique sprite that he hadn't used before for Ai and Momiji in the previous case that we just did on Monday. Why did he, like, decide, no, I need to use the porn sprite? Yes, Yomo Kanpaku, I'm the gardener at Haki Gokuro. Our testimony we'll be hearing. I'll be telling you all that I witnessed that day. Well, then you may begin. Yes. Is it humping? Is it horny? She doesn't have the brain. This all went so smoothly, I didn't get a chance to get involved. Sometime after noon yesterday, I had been asked to spruce up Myoran Temple's garden, and was on my way there. When I neared the temple, I heard the sound of glass breaking. As I looked around in shock, I noticed two figures dressed in bright red run out of the temple's front gate. I was taken by surprise, and rather far from the gate, so I could not pin down anything else about their appearance. These two figures fled in the opposite direction from me. Seems incredibly vague. That is all. So you definitely saw a duo dressed in red, did you? Yes. That's it. Then there's no reason to think Unzon was the culprit. I have no doubt you better understand once we've questioned the witness further. What does that mean? Something's wrong. Miss Byakuren is too laid back. We reverted back. Pat. The whole thing is so vague. I don't know what's going on. Move on to the cross-examination. That we may hopefully put this in order. Understood. Mata! This is the afternoon. When in the afternoon was that exactly? It was after Lady Yuko's lunch, so I'm quite sure it was around 2:30. I see. Thank you. You're certain it was glass breaking, you heard? I am. But it could have been a window, or a cup or something. What if it was the sound of something other than that model breaking? Only the noise, I couldn't tell you. The only broken glass at the scene was Ron Yakumo's model. Ugh. Two people in bright red clothes. Then it couldn't have been Unzan. Do you remember this play of Unzan's I mentioned? His costumes were all made of red cloth. Speaking of which, they both stuck very close to each other as they ran away. Stuck close. It'd be odd for people fleeing in a hurry. It does not seem it could have been just any old humans or yokai. Some sort of shape-shifting, nebulous being, perhaps. Is it finally time for new Hooju? 6 games later, my predictions finally come true. Don't worry, Nue will be in Ace Attorney 4 Cope. Oh yeah, I haven't actually mentioned that this stream because I mentioned playing Touhou like yesterday, but Ace Attorney 4 was announced by the dev. So, yippee, I gotta play more of this when that comes out. Can you estimate just how far away from you these people were? Not quite sure exactly, but it must have been around 30 ken. What? Ken. A little under 200 feet. Something far away. Somewhat far away. What does opposite mean here? Exactly what it sounds like. They ran along the wall away from me, rather than towards me. Understood. That should be enough for now. Prosecution or defense have anything else to add? I'd like a bit of time to summarize that testimony, please. There's a lot of new information. Is this acceptable to the prosecution? Yes, I do not mind. Thank you very much. Omiji, do you have everything written up? Right here. Oh, now it says 180 feet. Later, like this, all the evidence is against us. Mr. Unzan seems like the only one it could have been. Yo, you hear Bamizo appearing and coming? Yo. If there was any proof it was Unzan who did it, this can't be all this can't be all there is to this account, right? The same way, but we might need to have Yomo testify in detail one more time. Defense, are you done? Yes, everything's fine. You have no rebuttal, we move on to the verdict. What? Fucking. No matter what, no matter the game, Aki cannot hold back. A piece of evidence came out. Guilty verdict. Two figures in red clothes could be Flan. I was thinking, potentially Flan/Remy. You're being very passive, so I assume. Please don't just hand out verdicts on impulse. This is like the 20th time you've asked her that. But the testimony makes it sound as though Unzan was the culprit, doesn't it? It's the Tenchi defense. She was the smartest. A lot smarter than I. It's for that reason that we need to clarify it, and Aki got along with her. So, clear proof that the defendant was the culprit must be shown. Is that what you mean? Yes. Things stand, I'm not convinced in the least. I see. Your Honor, may I ask Yomo to give more detailed explanation? Very well. Because neither the defense or prosecution are satisfied. Witness, will you oblige them? Yes. I understand. Please should come through for us this time. Is there anything else we can do? We'll just have to keep at it. At 2:30, I was at a position some 30 ken away from Yorn Temple's gate. At that time, I heard the sound of glass shattering and saw 2 people wearing bright red clothes run out that gate. When I tried to go after them, I could not catch up. I went to check for broken glass. I found the destroyed exhibit, as well as several sets of footprints. Your Honor, to go with what the witness testified just now, I will submit a photograph of these footprints as evidence. Very good. Sets of footprints. Just got tougher. These are all made by footwear from the defendant's costumes. They are perfect matches with his getup. Are you serious? Oh, that shall be accepted as evidence. This much evidence should suffice to show only Unzen could have done it, wouldn't you agree? Certainly. Now the verdict. You'd be happy about trial where Iku and Momiji have the defense? So true. Mecca! Like I said, we aren't done with this yet. Defense will cross-examine. Cross-examine. Pardon me. It was just very convincing, so I assumed... I would assume you can just find a way to find... You can just find my client guilty. What is he so pissed about? Unzen looks furious. Stay focused. If all the evidence is bad for us. Don't say things like that, especially when they're true. How is this ending, that whatever ending is gonna happen, gonna get ruined as well? That last case we just did, fucking Alice and Nico come through to ruin the day at the very end. Anyway, Gyakuten. Looks like she's having fun for some reason. Defense, aren't you gonna cross-examine? Is that also new? I will. I'll do it. Right away. Footsteps, and doesn't need any footsteps. They literally just explained it. He's got a special thing going on for his costume. Certain that time and distance are correct. I can't say I'm certain, but I think they are. She was off by 10 minutes or something. The main point is that she was somewhat far away. These people came out as soon as the glass shattered? Not quite. It was a little while afterwards. I suppose it was the time they took the run from the showroom to the gate. Whether it was Unzen or not, it's pretty likely this was the culprit. Still assume it was Flan. Well, I tried to go after them. I could not catch up. At the time, I heard the sound of glass shattering and saw two people wearing bright red clothes run out of the gate. These people came out as soon as the glass shattered. Not quite. It was a little while afterward. Oh. I just went through the same line. So you chased after them. We're hearing glass breaking and seeing suspicious figures flee the scene. It was only natural I chased after them, don't you think? I suppose. Be asking more about that chase. Excuse me. Could you tell me in detail how the suspects escaped? Ran after them, but it was like they vanished into thin air. I turned the corner, I ran to Chen coming the other way. I was gonna say, Chen wears red, right? I was thinking about Chen prior to this, although I should have said so earlier. I asked her if a suspicious pair had run past her, but she told me she hadn't seen anyone. Okay, this is interesting. What if it's Yukari and Ron accidentally broke her own thing? Chen? Yeah, I went to the exhibition room to get together afterwards. We found Ron Yakumo's broken exhibit there. Chen was quite distraught. Understood. Thank you very much. Whoever broke this was not intending to. We know that from the intro scene. Where's that broken glass? Temple Exhibition's showroom. As you can see from the photograph, there were many footprints. Where's a paper? What is this newspaper? What's this newspaper? They call it the Kakashi Spirit News. It's the day's issue. It's a bit strange for that there was a newspaper scattered all over the exhibition's showroom. Is it really? I feel like you are always throwing newspapers around wherever you please without being asked. Ugh, can't argue with that. Now to think of it, it was Atade who first reported this incident to me. It was? She spotted a disturbance while passing by the temple. Yomun Chen poring over that broken model. And where were you at the time, Gyakuten? I was refreshing myself in a village tea house. Big booby Chen coming up soon? Yes, the plot thickens. Even now, I wish I knew more details of this incident. Look at the Yomu's testimony. Maybe we can glean something else from the evidence. And it's something that could help establish a timeline, maybe? Do this to make sure we store our HP. Haha. Yeah, well, please take a look at this. Yes, is there something wrong with those footprints? I'm not talking about the footprints, but the newspaper they were left on. And is there something wrong with the Kakashi Spirit News? There's plenty wrong with it, but that's neither here nor there. You're certain it was that day's issue? Ah, I think it was, but nobody answered in the witness's stead. She's correct. She is, then something is strange. I cannot see anything strange about this, my Snelf. Bringing together Yoma's testimony and Byakuren's evidence suggests that newspaper was left there before the model was broken. Is that a problem somehow? The order of events would be as follows. The newspaper is thrown in, Unzen comes by, tramples over in his Geta, and breaks the model. That would mean Hatade came by before the culprit ran out the gate. In other words, that she went to the temple before the incident. It's always taters. Again, is that a problem somehow? There is a problem. A huge one. Here, the culprit was seen running out the gate. What am I arguing here? Just doing this so I can get a save even at the cost of my HP. It's not gonna be this again. I'm really good at this. I'm the most skilled Ace Attorney player of all time. But Hatade wouldn't have delivered that newspaper before the culprit ran out of the gate. Not that, nope. Wait, did I already throw that one? I did. I'm very skilled at this game. I'll just say that I'm really tired, which is true, and blame. Oh, that's just fine with the thing is, but before I keep resetting every time. What's the answer? Is it this? What? The unfit and unseasoned spoiler reporter who's been out delivering newspapers. Usually route goes by their Hakurei Shrine, Mai Higa, and Yorn Temple. By the time she gets to Yorn Temple, it's already evening. I was supposed to look at the profile? To find this evidence? Tani would have delivered newspapers to Murin Temple before 2:30. How can you be so certain? I know that girl's delivery route better than anyone. Oh. The Demon Sutra teaches us, for words are to be taken as proof, no negligence can be allowed. Demon Sutra? It's one I wrote myself. I see. Is what you're claiming unmistakably correct? What? You call me a liar? No, perish the thought. Whether you're correct or not. Shouldn't that be confirmed by way of testimony? Tade's own mouth, you mean? Precisely. This is certainly true. To corroborate the defense's claims, Tade Hibakaido will have to be brought here. Pulled through somehow. The hearing will now be temporarily suspended until the witness arrives. Prosecution will make all the necessary arrangements promptly. I understand. Phew. Oh, we're back to Tiddy. Oh, worn out already. It's just squeezed by this time, but... It's a good thing, though, it was like Kakashi Spirit News. You don't say. If it had been any other newspaper, it'd be finished. What are we gonna do once Miss Tade shows up? We'll just have to cross-examine her and see what happens. You rate our chances. Honestly, that's tough to say. I have no idea what will come next, so I won't hazard a guess. Not good at all, is it? We are wholly on the defensive here. Let's have to work out some nimble mental gymnastics. She's pointing at me! Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, I has never lost a trial. Today will be no different. You shaken up because of the prosecutor's Gyakuten? Doesn't seem to be it. Wish we could at least come up with some clues. Completely at our opponent's mercy. Huh. Looks like it's time to go. Ugh. You just have to bet everything on Tade. Taters! Now let's resume the hearing. Are the prosecution prepared? What? 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 The one thing we did not expect to happen. Everything is A-okay. We're good. It's Nue! What if it's Nue? What if it's Nue or Mabizo? What if the prosecution is Nue or Mabizo? And they're taking the form. It's what? What the fuck? What is going on? She said, what the fuck? It's Nue! It's totally Nue or Momiji or whoever. Someone, it's a shapeshifter. What the? Ah, and the mighty Shimairu is here just as expected. Pleasure as always. Why is the Tori standing over there? With Renosuke too. What happened with Gyakuten? Where'd she go? You got commission from your honor. Is this a fever dream? Aki, are they blowing you under the table? What the f... Indeed. As I said, they're here with my approval. That doesn't, like, explain it. Please explain what's going on. Can I explain how the post of prosecutor was opened to the public earlier? As you can see, it turned out like this. As I can see, if there are multiple volunteers, we're gonna take turns. This series never ceases to amaze me. I'll be acting as Notorious' assistant. Think of me as no different from Shimaimu's own assistant, Inabashiri. Iki! This is unacceptable! The time the prosecution gets to do whatever they like, why can't I get a turn too? That's what's unacceptable? Anyways, Miss Tade can't come to court today, so I'll be your stand-in. Anything to be of aid to my Steam Tengu friends. What? Normally, if you get called by, like, the court or something, you kind of have to, like, show up, or else it's, like, contempt of court, right? Did it turn out like this by chance? Like it's just another skill. I should put it in different use. What about the testimony of Tade Himakaido? What the let me explain. Using a communique from Prosecutor Kaoshiro's invention, we have taken a statement directly from Miss Himakaido. How do you submit it as evidence? Tade hadn't delivered her newspaper to Myorn Temple. Okay, we went through all this to confirm that. Dev didn't have enough time to draw Big Titty Hatade, so he had to come up with an excuse. Thank you for your hard work. Then who will testify? It's not Yomu, it's not Hatade. There's only one other person it could be. What do you mean? She's finally here! It has to be. It had to be Chen, as expected. Tori, you must ask the witness her name and occupation. Eh? Ah, that's right. That's right. Miss Witness, tell us your name and occupation. My name's Chen. I'm Master on Shikigami. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Okay, roger that. Glad one of us here is having fun. Now, Miss Witness, go ahead and give your testimony for the first time. Yeah, I gotcha. I gone check on Miss Ron's exhibit that day. When I got near Miran Temple, I heard glass breaking. After that, 2 people in red clothes ran right past me. They had the old man's Geta on. So he's gotta be the one who broke Master's model. Is that everything? Yeah, that's it. Yep, sounds like that's the whole thing. If you're gonna cross-examine, then get to it. Inosuke feels more like the prosecutor than she does. What should I do now? For cross-examination, you must obstruct questioning that is clearly relevant to the incident. The defense will try to lead the witness into giving answers that are convenient for their case, so remain alert. Okay, Roger Wilco. He's like an assist. He seems less like an assistant, more like a teacher. Wouldn't this be easier than dealing with Miss Remelia or the others? You can only hope. I didn't see Remelia out there in a while. Miss her. Well then, defense, will you carry out a cross-examination? Naturally. Why are you checking on the exhibit? My master's Miss Ron, don't you know? Is it strange I go check on my master's work? No, I only meant... I don't think that there's anything strange about that. Suppose there isn't. It was occupied to make Remy Patchy Saki more breedable. Increase a booba by 100%. You say you were near, but just how close were you? I don't really remember any of that, but I couldn't see the gate, so I guess I was somewhere around here. Just around the wall's corner. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Let's see. Two people, and you saw them up close. Yeah, I could tell exactly what they were wearing. What was it? It was... They were wearing Geta, were they? That's right, Geta! I could hear them make clacking as they ran. And they stuck real close. There's no way it was some humans. It was the work of a yokai for sure. They're fluffy and fuzzy too? Yeah, like they're actually floating. As they ran away at full speed, I couldn't tell anything else. Something about this testimony rubs me the wrong way. It's dodgy because she's hiding something. See, so you have her marked down? Already on top of it. Yomu's and Chen's testimonies don't line up. You look at the evidence, makes it obvious. Oh, that's not it. Nope, I didn't want to press again. Not that one. Going to be... Ooh. This is wrong. She said she... But actually, it's probably to this. Jen? What? It's very odd. Your story contradicts part of Yomu's testimony. Eh? You said that you were walking from the direction where the supposed culprit fled. What's odd about that? At the time, didn't you tell Yomu that you hadn't seen anyone? Meow? That is odd, isn't it? Why can't you describe the culprit so clearly now? That's because... Hey now, how about you stop being a bully? You're frightening with this. Eh?
Can you open my juice?
Why's everyone glaring at me? Did I do something wrong? Oh yeah, don't be pushy as you always are with her. Make it sound like I'm always being a jerk. It's the anti-eye squad once again. Ahem. Jen, I'll phrase the question. Why'd you tell a lie to Yomu? How come you're assuming Chen was lying? Or he sounds like a mother now. There's a possibility that Yomu was the one who lied. The point is, someone lied! There's no reason she would lie about this. Besides, one way or the other, a witness for the prosecution would be lying. Thank you. It's like admitting your entire case is a hoax.
Back then, I was a bit panicked. But then all of a sudden, I mean, without thinking...
Witness, please explain yourself firmly without ambiguity. Right. Remain calm and speak from a place of understanding. Don't worry, we are on your side. Will that be alright?
Okay.
He's actually looking reliable. Ahem. Witness, correct your testimony. Continue.
Yes.
Dude, I lies once and we get our fucking ass handed to us. Fucking all the witnesses lie every other fucking sentence, and it's like, just correct it and you'll be fine. Yeah, I'd gone to see Master Ron's model, and if it was dirty, I was gonna use some newspaper to clean it. I got near Mjorn Temple, I heard glass breaking. Just after that, a pair of people wearing red who had get on ran right past me. I ran into Yomo, but she was making such a scary face, I got so frightened I lied reflexively. We went to the showroom and saw that Master's exhibit had been broken. Thank you for your cooperation. I think I did something bad to Yomo. I'm so sorry. Now you've got nothing to complain about anymore. Defense lawyer Aisha Maimoru. Right. Well, she looks more hyped up than I've ever seen her. She's the type who gets fired up for no reason. Now, cross-examination comes next, right? Are you in or are you out? I'm in! I mean, I'll do it. Should have been my line, but I suppose it's fine. You may begin the cross-examination. This is getting rough. Bring it on! To clean it? Master's creation is made of clear glass, so dirt marks stand out a lot. So I brought newspaper for polishing it. Why newspaper? When you wipe glass with newspaper, the components of the ink dissolve grease left by finger marks and such, leaving it glossy and unsmeared. It's an excellent way to recycle old newspaper you finished reading. Ah, I never knew that. Thank you for the interesting bit of trivia, Assistant Prosecutor. Rid of this game, dude. What the fuck is going on, dude? It's too late in the day for this. Here's your hearing, Chun. It's ordinary by yokai standards. Glass is very stiff material and impacts make it resonate powerfully. Anyone near Mjorn Temple could have easily heard the resulting din. Is that right? Describe these two people in more detail. Not really. They look like complete strangers. I didn't pay a lot of attention to them. The claim Tengu reports that you yourself might know every little thing about people. That's not true of a lay person. I'm stretching. Oh. Let's put it that way. It does make a lot of sense. You accept it. You sure accept that easily. You like because you're frightened? She looked ready to cut somebody down, so I couldn't help it. Unlike a mighty Tengu, most people don't get thrust into life-threatening situations very often. She'd be bound to be scared, right? I suppose I can accept that. Is that really fine? Feel a little forced to me. It's fine. Chen's reason for lying isn't the issue here. You went to see it with Yomu. You went to see it with Yomu in the end. That's right. Like what we heard before. Seems to be telling the truth this time. I guess so. At least as far as Yomu's concerned. In that case, is there anything else strange here? Jinzu testimony doesn't only concern Yomu. All the same, betting the truth should be left to trashy tabloids. Well, what's at that look? Anyway, I have to finish my cross-examining. Right. Oh. Chen, that newspaper you're going to use for cleaning up, was it some old newspaper? I wouldn't say that. It was just a newspaper Master Ron was done reading. The Kakashi Spear News. You think Ron broke it and then decided to frame someone else on accident?
Yeah, that's the one.
Doesn't matter what newspaper it was. You need to ask about things that are important to the case. I was asking about the newspaper because it's important to the case. Well, then explain how it's related to me. Because the way I see it, all the defense is doing so far is hassling the witness. Really? Hassling? It might look like that if this wasn't a trial. Boo-hoo-hoo. Oh, then what about Chen's newspaper is relevant to the case? What is relevant to us is the name of that newspaper and the date of its issue. Not the god. Do you think the god egg broke it? Hold up a second. Oh. First of all, the newspaper was trampled over in the showroom. It was that day's issue of the Kakashi Spirit News. That's correct. This newspaper was not delivered to the temple by Hitade. It was left rather by someone else before Unzun stepped on it. Are you with me so far? Mm-hmm. Seems as though the newspaper Chen wanted to polish Ron Yakumo's exhibit with was also that day's issue of the Kakashi Spirit News. It was Chen and Ron. This is a conspiracy. What's the matter with that? Could that truly be a mere quinky-dink? It is a quinky-dink. Anyway, that day's Kakashi Spirit News doesn't mean anything. I need some water. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Sorry, boot that. No minute though. Just opening my emergency blood sugar to help me make it through this trial. This is important. Yeah, that newspaper in the showroom. Was that the newspaper you brought by any chance? Everyone's believed that it was brought for the crime. It was that had tread over a newspaper. Hitade hadn't delivered to the Muir Temple. But I suggest the Gaiden marks were not made at the time of the crime, but afterwards. Someone deliberately left them there in order to frame Unzun. What? However, what does this have to do with the witness's newspaper? I don't want to hear it. It's got nothing to do with anything. It is related. Jen, as things stand, You too could have been the culprit in the incident. Me? Shin, in order for you to prove your innocence, I request that you explain exactly what you were doing before the incident. It doesn't have to be Chen. Some other third party could have been the one to frame Unzon. So I don't think there's any need for Chen to prove her innocence. If that was the case, then Unzon wouldn't be the culprit either. What? Certainly. Your Honor. However, with only this much evidence, more time might be required for theories to be shored up, whoever the culprit may be. That's the defense's position, too. Prosecution is also in agreement. Hey, hang on! I didn't agree to anything! Prosecutor Kaoshiro. If we were to make clear the truth, we must be properly prepared. Can't be helped then. It'd be better if Inosuke was the prosecutor. Can't argue with that. This hearing will end here. I expect both sides to be adequately prepared tomorrow. What? Court is now adjourned. What? What? You're not gonna get a continue. And here comes Flotty B up the top rope to destroy his sanity even more. If you stop here, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, wait, how? I want to be a prosecutor today, too. At this rate, I'll miss my chance to play. Hold on, it's my turn now. Did you say something to me? Eek! On second thought, I've had enough. I'll just leave all the documents right here. Well, goodbye then. You require an assistant? Nope. This is on my own. You can just go home. Understood. I'll be taking my leave now. The what? Alright, now those nerds are out of the way, we can get started. Your Honor, just what's going on here? They what looks like Crotangu. I'm gonna be prosecuting. That's all there is to it. But even then, it's already been decided we should stop for now so we can discover the true culprit. What, didn't you hear me? I'll play the trial game today. Got that? Ugh. I've been told the Scarlet Manager was taking a summer vacation. You mean my dear sister went off somewhere with all her friends? That's got nothing to do with me. I'm alone at home right now. That's why I can come to court like this. Do you get now? It's kind of scary somehow. Michi, make sure you don't provoke her. Did some no-name Tengu over there say something rude about me just now? Ippa! I didn't mean anything by it. You don't have to get so worked up. I just came here to be the prosecutor. To begin with, it's my sister and everyone else who are being unfair. They're always doing fun things without me. Every single time. Are you alright over there? That as it may. Could we not do this another day? Things stand, we seem to be unprepared. You can't! What if my big sister and the others come back tomorrow? You can't. It has to be today. Oh, she looks pissed. What's about to happen? It cannot be helped. Defense, do you mind? What? What should I be minding? We'll keep going today until we reach a verdict. But I've already proven that Unzon was being framed. What was that? Back at that, you just keep saying the dumbest things. This game is gonna be the death of me. Even if those footprints on the newspaper were left after the crime, that's not proof the defendant didn't do it. Ugh. Is it possible that he was the one who set this up set this all up himself? Certainly, the prosecution is entirely correct. Hey now, come on. Now then, who will the prosecution be calling as a witness? It's easy, the defendant himself. Understood. And Mr. Unzon, we'll be hearing your testimony. Please wait a little. What can Unzon even testify about? Huh? What he was doing at the time of the crime, obviously. Are you going senile, you stupid old hen? Yeah. Prosecution, refrain from using such abusive language. This is a court of law. Yeah. I'll be fine. Fine. We're doing this. Stop crying. You would, Mr. Son. Hehehehe. Z. What? Oh, he's crying. The colons. That's what you're gonna do with. That's what you're gonna go with, Gramps. Blonde, do you understand what Unzun is saying? What about it? Can't do that on your own? Well, fine then. I'll be nice and translate for you. I'll leave this to the prosecutor. What? Do you understand any of that, Your Honor? Yeah, that's what I thought. Defense, shouldn't you cross-examine? I'll get right on it. The day of the incident, I was by myself in Mjorin Temple. That's what he said. Ah, thank you. And, what are you doing in the temple? Don't be so hasty, I was getting to that. That's what he said. This might get tough. That is Flonny B. Flonny B. So... after rehearsing for my play, I took an afternoon nap in my quarters. After the whole incident, then? So it appears. Is that a problem? No, not particularly. Could you... I was in a state of utter confusion when Madame Kijiri came and apprehended me. Gyakuten? When we first apply when volunteers were called for. No, she'd be convicting her own minion. Hehe. Awkward. Poor son. About this. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the court. I can only now depend on you as my advocate, Miss Shumairu. That's what he said. I understand. Thank you very much. He seems to really believe in you, as his lawyer. If he didn't believe me, I couldn't hope to defend him. It's like the opposite of when you're being a reporter, isn't it? Yeah. Let's bite my tongue this time. I should do. What does the defense and prosecution make of this? Like you just heard, that alibi is completely worthless. Above all, there's still the witnesses and the evidence of costumes in the ghetto. There's no meaning in going on about times in newspapers when the suspect was caught fleeing the scene of the crime. Seems sensible. Alright, what are we going to do? We've been brought back to the drawing board. Don't get discouraged, Momiji. I'll manage. Might come up with an objection any minute now. What's this? You've been glowing for a while now. You got nothing to do, don't you? Also, hello, Light General. I didn't say hi. I'll beat this invincible lawyer. Nice to my room. Just like that. Is that really alright with you? Spence, was there anything else? That is... it's... Hey, what's wrong? How you feeling right now? How's it feel to get beat by a first-time ever prosecutor, you loser? Hey, I can't hear you. Wah, Are you mad? Are you sulking? A writer like you, losing a battle of words must really sting, right? Isn't... Momiji. Fucking be mad about losing anything like that. That's the furthest thing from Aya's mind. Right now, she's racking her brain to find a way to turn things around. All she's thinking about is how she could save Mr. Unzon. Because this fight, it's not a game to us. Momiji. Yeah, all I hear is yep. Oh, you're getting my nerves. I'm sorry about this, Flan. She didn't mean to snap at you. Momiji must just be delirious from the heat. That's not it. Thank you, Momiji. Yeah. Well, it's alright. Just hurry and give me your best shot. If there's no rebuttal, then this should all be wrapped up. Right, Your Honor? Indeed. Defense, was there anything? Then what do I do about this? Should be languidly cooling off the lakeside right now. I have to do this on such a hot day. What do you think we've waited for you to come up with something long enough already? I think we waited long enough already? Hot day, right. But just as hot outside the day of the incident in Mjorin Temple. Defense, are you listening? Give no rebuttal, or I'll render my verdict. I read it. Was it Unzon? Those who saw that must have been mistaken. The after image, nation illusion. Defense. Stay back at the lake. Komachu's seeing things too. That's right. Mirage. Now I'll render my verdict. I find the defendant Unzon. What the? It wasn't Unzon. The one who broke Ron Yakubo's exhibit wasn't Unzon. Then hurry up and let me see your proof. All in good time. Trials aren't decided with just one shot, Flan. Will that be fine? From now on, I'll be explaining it all. Can you hear me out? Yeah, it's finally getting interesting. Your Honor! You allow me out to explain. Ah, very well. Alright, first of all, illustrate the situation at the scene. Give me my big titty eye back. First off, please have a look at this diagram. What about it? Number heard sound from this position, then ran after the culprit. At the same time, Shin was coming around the corner of the wall. The culprit eluded the both of them. As they went to the exhibition room the noise came from and found the broken model and traces of the culprit. Footprints left on newspaper, the Kashi Spirit News, which was not delivered to the temple, but left there deliberately by someone. However, there's no telling when those footprints were made exactly. What do you make of that? They reached the limits of our understanding. When breaking glass was heard, we were told Chen and Yomu were both outside the temple's wall. Yes, we know that already. Of these two people, one of them was the culprit. In short, one of them has been lying to us. Say what? This is the moment of truth. What do I do now? Your Honor. What is it, defense? May I recall a witness for further cross-examination? Oh, that's your proposal. How does the prosecution respond? I don't mind. We're not satisfied with whatever they pick, with our witness they pick. Oh, the defense be penalized. Very well. Probably Chen. Chen, right? Person's name is Chen. Ha! Did you already sort out what her lying was all about? True, as far as Yomu's concerned. But that's not all. What? Moreover, I'm certain Yomu is not lying herself. She truly saw a pair of people wearing red clothes. What do you mean? I'll be proving it all shortly. Oh yeah, there's a couple new profiles to read. Like Yogo's half fan of Gardener, you go to hell and back to carry out Lady Yuko's orders. Most of the time, she only has to go to Gensokyo and back. These second prosecutors are friend the Kappa. Also seems to be in high spirits. Why couldn't she have done me a favor and asked to be the lawyer instead? Happy if you brought Luna to the lunar capital? Good question. Tutori's assistant, Korindo's shopkeeper. A practiced air of self-absorbed cluelessness masks his high spirits. I can tell he can't wait to start explaining things. The Gap Yokai Shikigami. Accused Unzon of having broken her master Ron Yakumo's exhibit. Her twin chales are her pride and joy. Dave's third prosecutor is Ramili's terrifying little sister. She has a vicious streak and loves to taunt her opponents. She's in high spirits, but her frightful aura cows even Momiji's usual good behavior. So you need something else from me? Yes, I'm very sorry to say I don't believe you're being entirely truthful. This is what that is about. What? You said tell the truth. Don't try to pull any tricks. Got that? Yeah. Offense, what do you want the witness to testify about? The circumstance of that day, so to speak. To be frank, what did she do before and after the incident might be relevant. Nanuka. Yes. Yeah. Well then, witness, please explain what you were doing at that time. Okay. It's really hot outside the temple that day. I was around 2:30. It's so hot, I thought I was going to pass out, so I wanted to get in Mjorn Temple and out of the sun as fast as I could. When I got near, I heard the sound of glass breaking. You know the rest. Thank you very much. This will be perfect. I don't see what's so perfect about it. Call it perfect, call it thorough, call it whatever you want. Just get the cross-examination started already. Well then, defense. You want to begin your cross-examination? Of course I do. The last eco save? Why, you want me to keep the god egg up there? Exactly the same time Yomo came by. That's what you mean? I don't know the details. I don't carry a clock around. I can't say precisely. It was in the afternoon. I guess. You tell me what kind of clothes you're wearing then. Looks like the one I'm wearing now. Oh, a bright red dress. Particular clothes are the same colors as the culprits. You're gonna try to make something of it? No, it's nothing like that. Thank you for your cooperation. I think past that one exactly like the testimony you gave earlier. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much. Is there anything suspicious about this story? There's nothing suspicious about Chen's story itself. What made this incident complicated was the situation at the time. The situation? All I have to do is cool our heads. Not it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Time to do the thing. Time to do the thing. No. It's not this hard. Listen, it's late in the day. I also, like, it's also hard to tell sometimes what the game's trying to set up for. All we have to do is cool our heads. Miracle that Jen can even dress herself. That was a misclick. I already did that one. Goo 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 goo. Call me Patchouli, away I be goo 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 goo. I have to, like, throw, like... Just gotta check. I feel like it's the second statement, but I very well could be wrong. I think I've thrown, like, everything applicable at it. He's a very corrupt arbitrator, yeah. Just make sure I've ejected everything on this second statement. Remember, when in doubt, just throw everything at it. Double press everything. That's also true. Maybe I should briefly try the double press. Nothing from the double press. Cooler heads. What is the answer? There's no way it's gonna be something like this. Okay. Unless it's that right here. It wouldn't. Family court was the murder case. The murder case was last one. The God Egg incident. We already did the murder case, tragically. Okay, I've thrown every piece of evidence that's not a person at the second question. So it's probably not the second one. Unless it's a profiling to throw. Let's throw everything here. You just got murdered? Yeah, by the God Egg. It was tragic. We have capital punishment or just divine punishment? Well, currently during the trial incidents, Aki is the capital punishment. Well, only when the punishment is for Marissa or Reimu. Everyone else gets off scot-free. That was it. Okay, Shin, you almost near the temple gate at the same time as you. 30 Ken, that is 200 feet or so away. What are you talking about now? Only Unzun could have passed himself off as two people by his lonesome. It was our mistake to have believed that in the first place. But what do you mean? Anyone could have. You know what a mirage is. That'd be a phenomenon where you see things at the distance on hot days. Because nobody gets exiled. Where are they going to get exiled to? To play more detail, when the density of a mass of air differs from its surroundings due to a higher temperature, Light traveling through it bends in unexpected ways, which can make you see things that aren't there. That's how it works. Human world. Well, then you kind of have to get, like, Yukari to send them there, right? And that'd require Yukari to be the one to, like, do that. And she's lazy. What are you getting at? This is a courtroom, not a classroom. Now, please bear with me. Bear? That said, even if I try to explain it, it might sound unbelievable at first. All the same, do carry on. During the length and height of Mjorn Temple's stone wall, it must become terribly hot when bathed in the summer sun. There'd be a localized change in air density along this stone wall. And so, from the position in which Yoma would have been standing, light passing across the gate would be refracted and make a mirage. What the heck is this? Just because you're the other one being cornered doesn't mean you can just make up whatever you want. In the end, if you can't show any proof, none of it means anything. At this rate, you're going to try to make us believe everything was the work of a spooky ghost next. It's nonsense. That isn't true. It couldn't have been anyone but Chen. Because of a mirage. A person in red clothes was mistaken for two people. That's all there is to it. Order! Prosecution's point is certainly valid. Offense. Possible I'd like you to show that such a thing could have happened with evidence, not words. I understand. It's just bluffing, are you? I'll keep the god egg in there. All depends on Chen. I can use Kawachi. The answer is no, we're not going to use her. Oops, that's what I wanted it to do. What if I throw Shin? Out of curiosity. Wait, shit! I'm down to one. There's just not a bitch. No shit, getting a wrong answer fucking takes two. Actually, I think that's a decent answer there, but that wasn't what the answer is. What am I looking for? Okay. Chen, do you understand the principles through which this model made by Ron Yakumo functioned? Of course I do. His master's precious creation. You understand the principles behind optical illusions, then you understand how mirages are made, don't you? That's... Back! Who cares about that? Doesn't have anything to do with how that model got broken. It is related. I think that's supposed to be an it is related. A spelling mistake game. Someone translated this improperly. Back then, the culprit knew they might get away with it even if they were seen leaving the scene of the crime because of the heat. Yoma would have seen any illusion if she had been standing exactly 30 ken away. That would never happen by chance. It's way too far-fetched. It wouldn't have to be exact, as long as any witnesses were far away. Besides, there are things that can and will happen by chance, no matter how you feel about it. For the beginning, the culprit intended for Unzan to take the blame. There's no proof of that. Wait, you tell her. This is all false accusations, right? Tell me, Chen, how'd you recognize the culprit Geta? Why did you know they'd broken the model if you hadn't seen the scene? Witness, Chen, speak clearly.
Please forgive me.
Alright, I've done it. Now to compliment. Ooh, Septet.
Master Ron's model. I was gonna shine it up, but I slipped and knocked it over. I wanted to admit what happened, but I got scared, and then...
This is not premeditated crime?
No way! I just came up with the idea to leave prints from the old guy's shoes in the newspaper on the spot. Even the mirage wasn't something I was thinking about, like I said.
Oh.
Yobu, when she caught me and just asked if I'd see two people. As I remember what Ron taught me about illusions. After that, I planned to just go along with her. I'm sorry. I never thought it would turn into a trial like this. Wah!
Ay, she's really turning on the waterworks. How are they gonna blame this on Reimu? Chen really wanted to just tell the truth. She missed her own chance. It always begins with a little fib. It always begins with just a little fib. Then you have to keep telling bigger and bigger lies to keep it together. It's a good thing you told the truth in the end. Later today, I'll be giving you a lecture on how wrong it is to lie. Uh-oh. Reciprocity, yeah.
Fun!
What kind of way to fish things is that? This is so lame. You didn't have any real evidence, but she can just pull something out of her hat. It works. What's up with that? The evidence is the invisible? You gotta be kidding me. Prosecutor Flan, trials like this trials are like that sometimes. I won't stand for this. Flandre Scarlet, listen to your elder sister every day and take her words to the heart. That's the good deed you can do right now. What? Got back to being the Yama we all know and love. If the prosecution has any further complaints, we can also discuss this at length later today. This game's stupid and boring. I'm going home. Now then, let's bring this trial to an end for good. Alright. Regard to the defendant, Unzun, I will now deliver my verdict. With that, court is adjourned. Oh, where's the cheering? Oh, it's booba time. It's booba time, everybody. You already know. Everything turned out alright. Now Mr. Unzun is a free man. First I wondered how this would ever work out. We'll manage somehow. Mr. Unzun always knew he could rely on you, Aya. After all, you're the unbeatable lawyer. Oh, come on now. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. You get an upgrade? An hour and 35 minutes ago. Even so, Unzun, didn't upset you being arrested by Gyakuten. What? Eh? Oh, really? I see. Whoa! You actually understand Unzun too just now? In the beginning, he realized what Chen had done. But he thought she'd learn to never do something like that again if there was a trial. So he wrote down his intentions on a piece of paper. So this is what they had going on? That's just the kind of thing I'd expect from a stubborn grandpa. Every fucking trial is all done just for someone to be a better fucking you... This is the bikini plus school swimsuit. Aya and Momichi too. Yeah, you missed me getting banned from Twitch earlier because there was a Aya in a swimsuit that was a little questionable. Little questionable. Well then, Aya, should we get home now? You got it. Our case is starting in earnest tomorrow. You better be ready for Momichi. Maybe I should block the screen right now before we get into the end scene. Run it back. You know, you'll have to go back in the VOD. Or just watch VOD when I put it on YouTube. Aye! Hold up. Got... Danger, Black. Danger. I was half expecting it to... cut into something. No final image. I was half expecting a final image that was gonna be sketchy. Now rate all the games. Well, the fourth game is still yet to come out, and I have to play this guy's other games before I can rank them all. So Chop Chop 11, gotta get those games going so we can play that. Add trials, please. I'll ramble for a bit. So, first of all, as a whole, I like the series. I know I give it a lot of shit. It's fun. There are some... I have some issues. The games do drive me a bit insane at times. Though some of that is partly the enjoyment of the game. The swimsuit pick on, I'd rather not get banned. Here, for the sake of Light General, I'll show it briefly. But I probably shouldn't have it up too long, you know, Twitch likes to get a little angry at times. You know, God forbid you have anime titties for 2 seconds. Here, you got ice swimsuit. I skipped through the CG, but if you really want to see the CG, you can go back. I was gonna say ignore that, but the dev's back now, so it's all Jober for me. Dev's gonna send me a cease and desist. There are some questions I have at times. Right, there are definitely some questions. But for the most part, very solid. You know, it's a good experience regardless of some of the issues. Trials. I'm not gonna like rank the trials all against each other. I'll just briefly go through them and talk about them. 1-1 was Chirno Renosuke. That was solid. Good start. One of the only punishments that's ever happened. It's incredible. Honestly, solid trial. The second one was the second one with the was Aaron getting robbed from, and everyone accused Marissa, but it was actually Alice, right? That was that second trial, I believe. That one is kind of fine because it just does this thing where it like takes the character, it like spins it around, like, oh, you know, it's obviously gonna be this because like everyone hates Marissa, but like at that point, that's a fine trial. No real complaints. Just kind of fine. The third trial is where some of my questions start really ramping up. That was the Sinai Suika one. Now, as much as the ending of that one was questionable, the trial was, for almost, like, 90% of that trial was very good. Better than the previous two. It's just the last 10% just really... It just really makes you sigh. The Tenchi Kogasa trial, which there's a bit more, like, rebuttal for that for Kogasa at the end, but all in all... solid. All in all, really good trial. Like, that was probably the best trial of that game. One of the best trials in the series. Like, and its ending wasn't bad. So, I can't hate it too much. Who won? Fuck, second game. I don't know if I'm gonna go exactly in order. Second game started with Mei Ling. That was the Racing one. Right? Where they accused, where it was Racing being accused of stuff. Mei Ling was the prosecutor, but it turns out she was the one that was the problem. And Remy kind of knew it all along and led it up to blame Mei Ling. Despite being one of those, like, oh, I was doing it all along. I liked that trial. That one was solid. You also had Rabbit Your Momiji. Second trial was Aaron and the Wrong Medicines. Right? That one, and it was Yuyiko that did that, right? That one was solid. Yuko was a pretty well done character in the series. Really liked her. She was very solid trial. The third trial of the second game. Fuck. Let me look. Satori? I think it was. Yeah, because that was the first one. The second one was that. The third one was this one. I mean, kind of the setup for it is like a little eh. Because, like, it's just like, you know, Was it Oku's there, and then Koishi's like, oh, it must have been like that was like a little weird, but like all in all, this trial was fine. This trial was like a lot of the trial and like the progression of this one was really good. The Satori closing her eye, the kind of her fighting back again, like there was some like of that like behind the scenes work that was like, it wasn't bad. Just wasn't like really great in my opinion. It was a really good trial. Some of the plot points I was a little iffy about, but it wasn't bad by any means. All in all, like a really solid trial. You know, they kind of pulled out of their ass with some of the whatchamacallit? Miscellaneous shit. What was next? No, that's that. Then was 2.5. Was the... Yeah, the teaser wasn't worth anything. This one was the Mistia and Yuyuko, where they accused Yuyuko of stealing. And that one was pretty solid. Alice was actually kind of like behind it, I believe. The shenanigans. That one was solid. These two, Aya's Underworld Ordeal was like okay, whatever. Momiji's Longest Day, that was really solid. That was a funny one. Like the intro in between. What is that screenshot? Then was 3. So that was fine. 3 is where there was some big red flags. This first one, I mean, the first one was fine. Like, all the early ones tend to be a little tutorial-esque. I mean, kind of it ended just, like... Like, this one was okay in terms of gameplay. It just kind of felt like there was not, like, much going on. It kind of ended a little limp dick. Like, not as bad as some, but, like, it was a whatever trial. This one was just... It's... Oh my gosh. This one probably wasn't quite... This trial was worse. The ending was probably not quite as painful as the Reimu Suika one with Sanai in the first game, 1-3. But 3-2 here is still... Like, there was a lot I like about it, but there's just so much about this one that was just... Eh. I mean, it was still good all around. This one... Because this was for... No. It was this, into this, into this. Because all 3 of these were related. Okay, right? Because Alice was accused. And then it turns out that it was, like, Marissa... No, wait. Murin Temple got blown up, right? Yeah, and it was Alice that was accused. Then we had to defend Alice. And prove it was Marissa. But then we had to defend Marissa. And then this is where... Was the end of this one where... The end of this one... Oh, yeah. Because... Oh, yeah, this one was so... I forgot they're not actually really. Because this one... It was Alice, and then it was Marissa, then it was Patchy that did it. This trial... Probably... I will say, as much as the ending was a little questionable, probably the best trial in the series. This one's probably the best. As a whole. There was so much that was really good. The last 2 minutes kind of take away from all of it. It's a real shame. Like, it does definitely hurt it a bit. It is really a shame. But, like, outside of that, probably the best trial in the entire series. And then this into this. This is the one where it was the assault on... Yeah, because, well, the panties were good, but, like, it was the way the plot built up. Like, everything was done really well in this. Like, they pivoted around 3 different times. They kind of had, like, hinted that it was patchy at the beginning, and I had to go back and later, like, see, like, oh, you know, connect the dots. And they did an overall really solid job with this one. I think this was the best work as a whole. This one was the first half, and then this one is the second half. So they kind of are. These two can kind of be related together. Pretty solid. A little questionable at times, but like that's every trial. These ones were just really solid. Like there's really not that much of a complaint across these two. Like they kind of had me a little on edge at times. Like just also really solid. Like one of the better ones for sure. Faux show. Also. That's the one that's evidence tampering. No, evidence tampering was here. It was in this game. Because then 3.5, has this. This one was, like, okay. It's, again, like, a lot of the episode 1's tend to be tutorial, and this, like, it was fine. It was better than the last one. This one was... How did this one go? Oh, right, this was the one with, like, This is the one that missed... Yeah. This one was interesting. Because this is the one where Sanai was like, you know... This one was good. The only issue was that Sanai refused to tell us the truth. Although that was most trials where the witness would... where, like, our defendant would refuse to tell us anything. This one was really a victim to that, but otherwise it was solid. This is where Tenchi first shows up. This is, Medicine was the culprit. Fine trial. No complaints. Pretty solid. This side story was fine. It was cute. Not the most exciting, but it was cute. Then this final was pretty damn good. Some aspects, like, I was really unreasonable in the first half to, like, a really annoying degree. And, there was a few questions, but again, that's every trial. All in all, this one was really solid. The faked evidence was a little bit annoying, because, like, I knew exactly how that was going to blow up on us, like, every time. Like, you know that for sure. But, like, all in all, this might be the second best trial in the series. 3.5 was the best, you think? I think 3.5 might be the second best. I think the third game was the best, though, personally speaking. I think, I think 3.5 was really good, but I think just in terms of consistency across trials, because this first one was mediocre, but, like, it wasn't bad. This one had its ups and downs, but, like, best trial in the whole entire series. And these two as a fallout were really good as well. Like, I think the collection of this, and this were the best combo of the trials, in my opinion. And then the most recent one was... And the most recent one feels a little off. The Marissa story is cool. And that Unzun one is also a bit interesting. They're not, like, great, but they're solid. So, yeah. I would say we're done with this series, and we'll never touch it again, so I never have to lose my sanity. But the dev's back. Announced I, Ace Attorney 4. So when that game comes out and it gets a translation, you know, as long as he doesn't come back and specify and say, "Oh, nobody streamed the game," I do intend to. If he comes out and says stuff and, like, you know, that becomes a thing, then I will respect it and, you know, reluctantly back off from it. But I am very much looking forward to it for the most part. But yeah, that's that. But in the meantime, that means taking a break for Ice's turn for a while. That means on Monday will be Mistius Izakaya roguelike mode. Play that for a bit. I don't know for how long, but yeah.